proved it, that sum of all the angles around a point is 360 degree. Proof. So this was corollary number 2. Okay. Next is theorem number 2, and this theorem number 2 is converse of theorem number 1. What was theorem number 1? That if a ray stand on a straight line, then the sum of the adjacent angles so formed is supplementary. We have shown that one. Now what will be the converse? If there is a line and any ray stands on it, and the sum of these two angles is supplementary, means given 180 degree, then we have to show that this is a straight line. That means here adjacent angle formed, two adjacent angle is given and whose sum is supplementary 180 degree. We have to show that the line is a straight line. How to prove this? So statement we have seen just right now. If the sum of the two adjacent angle is 180 degree, then the non-common arms of the angles are in a straight line. We need to show that AOB is a straight line. Given is AOC plus BOC is equal to 180 degree. We need to prove that this. Now, how it can be proved? It can be proved by the method of assumption. So, if possible, let AOB is not a straight line. What is a straight line? Then AOD is a straight line. Let us assume that AOB is not a straight line. Then what is a straight line? AOB. We are assuming. Let us assume. So, by assumption, we have assumed that if possible, let AOD is a straight line. Then if AOD is a straight line, then what we can write, that angle AOC plus angle COD will be 180 degree by linear pair axiom. But already it is given what? Angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 180 degree. It is already given. So what we see from these two equation, what we can get from equation 1 and 2, we can get that angle AOC plus angle COD is equal to angle AOC plus angle BOC. AOC both sides get cancelled, so angle COD is equal to angle BOC. Let us check it in our diagram. COD, this angle is equal to BOC. This greater angle, this is not possible. A part of an angle cannot be equal to the whole. 1 cannot be equal to 1 by 2. So, since we have got the result that COD is equal to BOC, this is not possible. This will never happen. So, this reflects that our assumption, what we have supposed that AOD is a straight line, is wrong. That means what is right? AOB is a straight line. Whatever is given is right. So, we will write that our assumption that AOD is a straight line is wrong. So we will say that AOB is a straight line. Okay, this is good. Next theorem is theorem number 3. If two lines intersect each other at a point, then the pair of vertically opposite angles are equal. So everyone knows what is vertically opposite angle. If line AB and CD intersect each other, then this angle AOC and angle BOD, these are called vertically opposite angle. We need to prove that they are equal in measurement. Same way, we need to show this angle BOC will be equal to this angle AOD. So statement is, if two lines intersect each other, then vertically opposite angles are equal. So we will have to prove angle AOC is equal to BOD and angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. How to prove? See, since CD is a straight line and AO falls on it, don't see below, just see upward. Don't see this. See that much upper part only. CD is a line and AO is a ray on it. So can we write angle AOC plus angle AOD equal to 180 degree? Why? Linear pair axiom we have. Done theorem number 1. Again, also, can we write angle AOC plus angle BOC is equal to 180? Same reason, linear pair axiom. So what we get from 1 and 2? The RHS part is equal. That means LHS part will also be equal. So we will write angle AOC plus angle AOD is equals to angle AOC plus angle BOC. Because both are equal to 180 degrees, so they will be equal to each other. So what is common here? AOC and AOC, when we will bring to this side, so AOC will be subtracted from AOC and there is 0, so we have cancelled. What is left? Angle AOD is equal to angle BOC. Let us check in the figure. AOD and is equal to BOC. So one pair is proved. Similarly, we can prove this. So no need to prove it again. Similarly, what we will do, if we will write this plus this is equal to 180, this plus and this plus this is equal to 180 degree. This will be common cancelled, so this will be equal to this. Understand? So that's why we write similarly. Similarly, we can prove angle AOC is equal to BOD. So this is the proof of that the pair of vertically opposite angles are equal in length. One more important point I will discuss. Everyone was asking. Last day I have given the videos in that one how to convert degrees. This is the question which students were not able to understand. Exercise 4A RS Agrawal book. Question number 2, that angle A is given 36 degree, 27 minute and 46 second. And value of angle B is given 28 degree, 43 minute and 39 second. We need to find the value of angle A and plus angle B. See, understand one thing. 1 degree is equal to 60 minute. And 1 minute is equal to 60 second. This you should remember always. Now, how we can write 180 degree? 180 degree can be written as 179 degree 60 minute. Why? Because 180 degree can be write 179 degree plus 1 degree. So 1 degree in place of 1 degree, what we can write? We can write in place of 1 degree 60 minutes. So that's why it is written here. Okay. Now also, if we take 1 minute from this 60 minute, so 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? So it is 60 seconds. That's why it is written 179 degree 59 minute, because 1 minute is taken, and for 1 minute what we can write? 60 seconds. We should understand this. Same way 90 degree can be written as 89 degree 60 minute. Why? Because 60 minute is equal to 1 degree, and 1 degree when given to 89 degree it will become 90 degree. Alright. So 89 degree. Now if we take 1 degree from this 60 minute, if we take 1 minute from this 60 minute, for 1 minute what we can write? 60 second, right? So this can 90 degree can be written as 89 degree, 59 minute and 60 second. With the help of this concept we are going to add this one. See, okay, we were discussing this. So let us add them. So when we will add them, what we will get? 9, 6, 15, carry 1, 4, 3, 7 and 1, 8. Now 7, 3, 10, carry 1, 4, 2, 6 and 1, 7. 8, 6, 14, carry 1, 3, 5 and 6. But this is not written in the standard form. Means 85 second needs to be converted into minute and second. So we know that 60 second is equal to 1 minute. So we have to subtract 60 from here. So when we subtract 60 second from here, what we will get? We will get 25 second. And that 60 second will be converted into 1 minute, will be added to this one. So it will become 71 minute. Now again this is not in standard form. We have to subtract 60 minute from this one. So what we will get? We will get 11 minute. Now for 60 minute is equals to 1 degree. So 1 degree will be added to 64. So it will become 65 degree 11 minute 25 second. This is the way you need to add. First of all, you will add it. It will come in this form, but you have to convert it. You have to convert 85 second into minute and second. So 1 minute will be given to 70, and then after 71 you have to convert in degree and minute. So 1 degree will be given to 64. So this way you will solve question number 2. Let us try to understand this question number 3 of the same exercise 4A. R.S. Agarwal. Find the difference of the two angles measuring 36 degree and 24 degree 28 minute 30 second. So first of all we need to convert 36 degree into minute and second also, because the second angle is given in degree, minute and second. So 36 degree can be written as 35 degree. 1 degree is taken. So 1 degree is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. We will not write 60 minutes. We will write 59 minutes. And we will take out 1 minute. 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. We will write 60 seconds. And below this we will write 24 degree, 28 minute and 30 seconds. Let us subtract now. So this will be 30 seconds, 31 minutes, and this will be 11 degree. This is your required answer. Alright, next question, 4 number or 5 number. In 4 number you need to find the complement of the angle. One angle is given, you need to find the complement of the angle. So how to find the complement of the angle? So if one angle is 58, complement angle will be obtained how? When you subtract 90 minus 58. So this is very simple. You can get 60 and 32 degrees. But when it is given in minute and second, when it is given, suppose question number 5 is there, 52 degree, 43 minute and 20 second. So you need to find, you have to find the complement of this. How will we find complement angle? Same way, 90 minus 52 degree, 43 minute and 20 second. But this cannot be subtracted. We need to convert this 90 degree. How 90 degree can be written? 89 degree, 59 minute and 60 second. And below this you will put the value which is given, and after that you subtract, you will get the answer. Alright, subtract, you will get the answer. Same way you will solve all the question of this exercises 4A. After that you start solving the next exercise. Watch what all the theorems which I have discussed here today. These are very important theorems, you should understand, because without the help of these theorems you will not be able to solve the problem. So we will again meet in the next video. Till then, share the video, subscribe the video, like the video and share the video.